Can I tell you? I got to tell you. This is the last thing, and then we'll jump. But we're testing with this right now. So my brother's in the medical space, and they like it's what they do is very specific. There's a lot of questions that people need answered before they basically are like buyer ready. And so what he's been testing is he made a huge document with all the information related to what they do, and then they made a voice agent that people can call on the phone that answers all of the questions that somebody could ever ask. So if they tried to go and train a human to do this, it would be impossible. Like there's so much information that's specific to this that it would be extremely hard to get a person to be like competent enough to answer all of these like questions that people would have related to the service. And so the agent is actually doing something that like a human could never do. And it's trained basically to be incredibly just like educational, like not focused on sales whatsoever, just like answer all the questions. And then what they're finding is people are basically talking with this thing for like 20 minutes. And they're like, okay, cool. Like I want to do this. Like what are next steps? And then it transfers them to a call center where a real human answers. And then they like book the meeting, right? Or book the appointment. And just seeing that happen, I'm like, holy shit. Like it feels like a whole new unlock. Like this used to be impossible. Now we can actually do this. And then the other thing that I just talked to a friend who's running an AI voice agent company for restaurants. It like takes orders. It like sends them the payment link. It like puts it into their POS. Like if they're using Toast or whatever, they're growing crazy fast. And what he told me is he's having companies ask for them to like make characters around the voice agent. So for example, it's like a bagel company in like New York, right? And they want it to sound like the original owner. So they have these voicemails from the original owner who talks in this like thick, like, New York accent basically. And they want to use these voice agents as a way to brand the company. Another example is it was like a New Jersey pizza company. Same thing. They like want it to sound like, you're ordering a pie like in the facility, right? They want it to feel like the brand, like it's a representation of the brand. And that is just crazy to me to think about. Like imagine, the Wimbledon thing that just happened where it's like this like, AI avatar who went to Wimbledon and like it's not a real person. Imagine if you could call that and be like, yo, how was your experience? Like what was your favorite part? Or like, and it has this like story that it could basically tell you, or like it's like a this lore or origin story. Like then take that idea, apply that to brands, apply that to companies. I think there's a huge opportunity in that alone if you're trying to figure out how to build a business or a company. So
because those voice agents today, they're not human. Like they don't
have the sauce, man.
They don't have the sauce. So.
They don't have the personality, right? Yeah. And like that's like, I don't know. You call like whatever Papa J's Pizza, and it's like Papa J.
What do you want?
Exactly. And
make up your mind.
Exactly. He's
hey,
like,
I'm
as me,
here.
We don't do no onions.
Yeah. Basically, we need mean voice AI agents. Just really mean agents.
Exactly. But again, I think that is, people are asking for this. It's a natural evolution. And I think there's so much context that can be portrayed and conveyed within voice that is so much harder to write out. Like if you were trying to write out, all of that, like it would be impossible. But all of that, context can be conveyed when it's just a voice communicating to you. So.